If King Gus was to die, Hounds of the King is going to become irrelevant. We don't know if these houses are working against each other or towards each other, how these Sundered houses are already stripping power from common people. Unfortunately, in episode 26, Murray Magnuson did not get the chance to talk about fake Photarch's resurrection to King Gus, which is such an unfortunate thing. He does not have any clue about Halo Wars working against King Gus. Basically, apart from Cormorant, we don't know a lot about House Cormorant, and House Royce is already dead. So keeping these two aside, all the remaining three houses are working against King Gus, and unfortunately he does not have any information about that. Murray seems to have gained the trust of King Gus, which is like a huge boon, honestly. So I hope she can explain all of these things to King Gus, and yeah, we will see what is going to happen. So yeah, episode 27 is going to be very interesting. If you look at the Convergence trailer, it seems Primus Tachonis is giving a speech to all the Sundered houses. So maybe they will not focus their attention on King Gus. That would be wonderful. But yeah, there will be a meeting. We don't know what they are going to discuss. And also Ironfazen seems to want Azune to have a very solid case against House Tachonis, which is quite concerning. We don't know if these houses are working against each other or towards each other. Keeping all of that aside, that is already a very interesting side plot. But King Gus living was honestly a monumental thing, and I really do hope he survives. And also, if you're enjoying this video, consider liking or subscribing. Any way you can support is genuinely appreciated. But yeah, let's get back to the video. If King Gus was to die, Hounds of the King is going to become irrelevant. Common people, especially in Timmanim, they will have a lot of their power lost. We can already see in Dol Makyar what is happening with Revolutionary Council and Arcane Marshals, how these Sundered houses are already stripping power from common people. They already banned magic in Marketplace. Unfortunately, not a lot of good things are happening in Dol Makyar, so King Gus living is a huge thing. And on top of that, Dame Morgaine was one of the most important characters in this entire campaign. In episode 8, we got a small arc of Soldier Stable. Thimble got a revenge on Casimir Gavindale, who betrayed Thiazi Fang, and she killed him. Thereby, Vikander Helovar was able to take the title as Baron of Slok, even though it was only for 25 minutes or something. But after some discussion, they gave the title to one of the knights who was loyal to her homeland. I think they made a very good decision, but after that, they were thinking of sending the title deed to Earl of Tybersley, because Tybersley was the capital, so they need that approval from a higher power. So they were thinking of sending that title, but thankfully Dame Morgaine stops them.
And she says, "We make envoy for Tybersley and the Earl." And you see that Morgaine sort of cocks her head and says, "Or perhaps we can wait for His Majesty to return, and he can affirm this deed of title on his return from Dol Makyar." You see that she looks up at you guys, Dame Morgaine, and nods and says,
I think she already suspected with the influx of Candace and Creed's religion in Timmanim, and seeing all the weird cards of House Tachonis, I think she suspected something was happening. So thankfully she stopped them, and Earl of Tybersley did not get to know about the entire Baron of Slok thing. So that decision alone saved not only King Gus's life but also Soldier Stable. If that deed was sent to Tybersley, most probably Photarch would have known Vikander was traveling in this place and who were accompanying him. So that would have been already revealed, and they could have backtracked all of the Soldier Stable, and a lot of tragedies could have happened if that was to happen. But thankfully Dame Morgaine saved everyone, and I'm really glad Dame Morgaine exists. And not only Dame Morgaine, Hounds of the King in general are one of the most lovable additions to campaign 4. So I really love them, and thankfully no dogs died apart from one of the dogs who got petrified. So apart from him, I don't think a lot of dogs died in this campaign, which is honestly a very good thing, because Brennan is the one who is leading this campaign right now. So I'm really suspicious but we will see what is going to happen. And yeah, episode 27 is going to be very spicy, not only with the Sundered houses meeting, but Einfasen seeming to want a solid proof against House Tachonis. This can go two ways. It is basically a ruse of Einfasen basically wanting all the evidence to himself. That is also possible. Or he wants House Tachonis to go, right? Like that is also possible. Anything can happen with the next episode regarding Sundered houses. I really hope Murray Magnuson and Azune or Halandale, they can reveal everything they know about the collaborative work between the assassins, Argosian assassins and the Sundered houses. So I hope he gets to know about that. And if soldiers can tell, King Gus about what happened in Baron of Sloke, that would be wonderful. The title of knight or title of kings are automatically given based on inheritance. So it is a very suspicious thing. The title of Baron of Sloke was given to Casimir Gavendale, who was a thief and a burglar. It is an insult to the land itself, right? How did that happen? I think he can backtrack all of the information to House Tachonis and House Halovar having some influence on previous Earl of previous Baron of Sloke. So I think, the information that soldiers and schemers have is so important for King Gus. I hope they can reveal that. I really hope they can get the chance to do that. But yeah, we will see what is going to happen. And also, it seems King Gus and Murray can have a ship. That would be very fun. But okay, keeping all of that aside, if I'm wrong about anything or if you want me to cover any other topic, that would be wonderful. I would love to talk to you guys. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please consider liking or subscribing. Any way you can support is genuinely appreciated. I really want to talk about Critical Role and all the interesting characters. Lady Ingrid Einfasen is so lovely, so sweet, and Maya Davinos, she's so cool. So I would love to talk about the remaining characters. But yeah, that is going to be happening in the next episode. Anything you want me to improve, I would love to talk to you. And yeah, I hope to see you in my next video. Take care of your health, sleep well, and bye bye.